Hi everyone, welcome back. So if you're fed up of seeing my face, I can totally understand. If you're new here and you like my content, don't forget to subscribe. And my previous video was about epilepsy, and I actually recorded the entire thing in one day's time, but I soon realized that the video was too long and I had to dice it up. So this is going to be the second part, and there will be a third part because there was so much of content. I just hope it helps someone. And if you like such content, if you like my food videos or my herbal drink videos and real life chats like such as this, and you want to know more about stuff like this, you let me know by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing, and so we'll be getting on with where I ended the last time. And this video is going to be all about the trigger points. So if you're interested, keep watching, and we'll be starting from where we stopped the previous time. So I'll see you at the end of the video. Coming to the second point, flashing lights. So anything when it comes to Christmas lights, I have still lights that I put around my Christmas tree so that it doesn't flicker. You can do that. You can always do something. You don't have to be depressed all the time thinking, oh, epilepsy, now my life is ruined, I can't do anything. It's not like that. You have to be positive. And it is a good, I found in my journey with epilepsy that it teaches you how to live a happy life actually. Get negative things that are irritating you out of your life. Keep yourself happy and positive. That's what my advice is. And if you can't look at blinky lights or flashy lights or Christmas lights or whatever, get still lights. Still lights are so beautiful. And I put still lights around my Christmas tree. I love decorating. So flashy lights is very bad for you. Alcohol is very bad for you. Do not have alcohol. Caffeine. Caffeine, certain amount of caffeine is alright, but a lot of caffeine is not good, because in my case I get migraines sometimes, and that leads to seizures, and it is related actually. The seizure, before I get seizures I get migraine, and then I get seizures, or sometimes after I get seizures I get migraine. It's all related. So caffeine is proven to a certain limit to help migraine. So at that time I take a medication actually for my migraine, which has a lot of amount of caffeine, but it works for me at that time, only at that time. So if I have a migraine that I cannot, it's irritating me and it's going on for a long time and I can't control it, I take that medication. And another thing is, if you have migraine and you can't sleep because of migraine, go to your neurologist, ask the neurologist what medication you can take for migraine, and most probably they'll give you some medication which has caffeine in it. And but again, you have to find out if your medication is it'll interact with other medications. So whenever you go to your neurologist, ask the neurologist which tablets you can take and which tablets you cannot take, because certain medications interact with it, and it doesn't it affects your body basically. So whenever I go to the pharmacist also, we always show them my medications that I take, or whenever I go to the doctor for anything, any stomach upset, any other problem with myself, we always show them a list of medications that I'm taking, so that they can give medication that is safe and doesn't interact with my current medication, and that way it doesn't cause any further, issues in your body. So yeah, so lights, very bad sleep early, and now sounds. So loud sounds are not good. Loud sounds, booming sounds. I always get headache when I hear anything very loud, and that leads to migraine, and that leads to seizures again. So anything very loud, keep away from it. Alcohol is not good. Then loud sounds. Yeah, and sometimes when you're sick, if you have a fever, in my case, if I have a fever, I have to go to the doctor, I have to get an injection, or I have to take medication to bring my fever down immediately, otherwise I get seizures. So even if you have a fever or a cold or anything, illness in your body brings your immunity down, and that affects your body so much that you get a seizure. So don't allow yourself to get a seizure, even if it's a small thing. Go to the doctor, get your medication, take your medication, prevent yourself from getting seizures, because seizures are worse than having to go through a fever or anything. And another thing recently I found out is menstrual cycles. Apparently that also affects your seizures, and that makes sense, because once I had seizure, I had I had 5 seizures the next day, because after I had my menstrual cycle. And apparently I have PCOD, so because of that, in my hormonal changes can affect your seizures. So if you have PCOD, I take a drink which helps me. I'll link it down, or I may put it up. So yeah, so I take the drink, and I get my periods on time. May not be on time, but I get it every month, between 21 days to 35 days. So that prevents me from getting periods after a long time and then having very bad back pain or something like that, and having a huge hormonal fluctuation that leads to seizures. Apparently hormonal fluctuations do lead to seizures. I didn't know that. I just came to know recently when I did research for this video, in fact. So anyway, so yeah, not eating well, excess caffeine, I told you. And another thing, exercising. If you exercise excessively, you get seizures. So if you're a person who wants to be fit, you have to walking briskly for 20 minutes every day helps. Doing light exercises helps, but you should know your own body. You should know when you're getting excessively tired. Stop. Do not force your body to do more than it can do, because you'll get seizures. So that I'm talking to people who have epilepsy, So if you're a person who had once and you're fine after that, great. And maybe you should think about these trigger points, not to get it again in the future. So but if your doctor said you're fine, then leave it. Be happy, be stress free. But yeah, and that also comes back against seizures, of course, because of stress also. So try to be stress free. I know in this world it is very hard to be stress free, but try to calm yourself. Try to do something that is happy. Try to do something that, small things. Look at the little things that matter. Look at that. So I started YouTube because of that, because it makes me happy. I like helping people. That's why I started this. And yeah, I write books. So do things that you like to do, and cramp it. I know sometimes it is very hard when you have a job. I had 2 jobs, and I had to give up my second job because of epilepsy. But do things that make you happy, and do things that keep you calm, and don't get overstressed. Train your brain. It don't say that you can't control your brain, you can't control yourself from getting stressed or whatever. Train your brain not to get stressed. Whenever you know that you're going to get stressed, calm yourself down. Think of something nice, think of something happy, think of something that you can do to prevent yourself from getting more stressed. Think of something, basically retrain your brain to think of something else if you're getting stressed, so that you don't get stressed because stress affects a lot with seizures. So that's another thing. Hi everyone, I hope you're not sleeping by now. And I really hope that you're not fed up of my voice. I just hope that you like my video, and I hope that it helps that one person who reads it in their life right now. And yeah, as always, keep smiling. Additionally, keep smiling, be happy, live life, love life, and yeah, life is short, so make the best out of it.